What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tina Renee from Soulful Discussions by the way of WLGB Live. Y'all know what it is right here in these streets in Rockford in the 815. It is an amazing event that's going down. I want to make sure y'all know about it. Today we got two special guests. My homeboy Mario Canon and Daja Marie is going to be in the building. So with that said, I want to make sure y'all get the live and an exclusive interview to get to know who Mario Canon is and who Daja Marie is. And so with that said, Mario, what's up, fam? How you doing?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Uh-oh, I see you cooking in the labs. I like those albums behind you, baby.
You already know I'm always cooking, I'm always working. I mean, don't make my albums, but they will be soon.
I, I like it. I like the stare down. You know, the thing about it is if you want a facility that get albums on that dang on wall like that, that means you cooking in the kitchen, you got to make a hit.
I got a couple on here though. I got a few on the wall.
Definitely. So tell everybody what you got going on in these streets, man.
Man, I'm cooking right now. So I just dropped a video and single with NLE Choppa called Praying Bad. And it's going bananas right now.
Definitely.
It's going crazy. Yeah.
Now you've been working your tail off. Tell everybody everything that your I always say your history from artistry to being an actor, actual actor, business. Tell everybody what you truly got going on in these streets and why you are the man that you are.
Well, I mean, besides being a rapper, I'm also, entrepreneur, right? So I'm investing in commercial real estate. And also I own a franchise of a fitness franchise, Anytime Fitness. And then on the acting side, I'm actually in a few more films right now, some pretty powerful independent films. But if you guys seen the show Empire, I played in season 6 as a younger version of Terrence Howard actually in the show. And I actually did music for the show as well. So, in 2020, I won Best Actor in the Chicago Film Festival. So I do a little bit of everything, man. I do motivational speaking too. I've been to numerous schools, and I've been around the country doing motivational speaking as well. So
definitely, what I love about you is truly you are really for your community. Where did you find your passion in regards to community?
Just my family. Just want to have a legacy for my family and do better. And growing up in those communities and seeing what we lacked and what I lacked. And I lacked leadership and direction. I didn't have the information. So I want to be the guy that looks like the people in my community that can tell and show them that we can do better. We can strive to be greater, even though our circumstances are not always the best.
Definitely. Remember, if you're looking at not becoming a product of your environment and truly making moves, man, y'all should be looking at Mario Canon because he's out there in these streets. The thing about it is with you about to head to Davenport. Then right after that, you were in Rockford. Let's talk about how do you keep all of this together? Like, I mean, you just was in LA. I can't keep up with you, man.
The main thing is making sure I have balance, right? So I'm not as accessible to people when I get really busy. So I'm not taking my time up with idle talk or idle activities that probably is going to prohibit me from finishing my jobs I need to do. So, and you got to learn to be a little bit more self-conscious with that as you tend to get busier, and you might hurt some feelings, but then they'll love you again in the end once they see the end result. So you just got to keep it moving like that. So that's how I balance that. I limit my accessibility where people can reach me. I limit that. And I make sure my health comes first. So I always got to hit the fitness and the hydration because I got a lot of work to do. So if I'm not healthy, then, I can't do my job.
Definitely. I love that because you see a lot of artists that become mentally have started having mental illness because they're not taking the time, or they struggle with the fact that they're not where they need to be because of the fact that they're not taking the time to just think about self first. So I love the fact that you're doing it, and health is wealth. So if you're focusing on your health, then guess what? Your journey to success, it comes with it.
That's true. Very true.
Definitely. So you got a song with El Hitter. Let's name them off. You got some beats on the dang on albums. Who all you got on your albums, man? I'm nosy.
Twista, of course, right? I got unreleased tracks from Montana 300, I don't know if you guys heard, but we did some stuff with Bone Thugs too. Me and Montana and Bone Thugs together. So that's pretty crazy. Of course, Lee. And I got a few tricks up my sleeve, man. I'm not gonna reveal just yet, but I got some good connections and people I've been working with that it's gonna be some even more collabs coming up. So
you said Bone Thugs and Army.
yeah.
Boom. Man, that's my group right there, man. I swear to God,
Yeah.
I wish I was a rapper, baby. Y'all could still be nothing. No,
Yeah.
let's talk about the importance of networking when it comes to artistry, because a lot of artists, you hear them, especially in these small towns, I'm my city don't support me and things of that nature. But what they don't realize how important networking is as an artist.
Yeah. It's tough as a local artist because you're typically the place you come from is going to be your biggest critics. You have the most haters there because they feel like they personally subscribe to you being a normal individual and not really being a celebrity or being a bigger artist because they've watched you, grow, I guess, physically. But the problem is that artists have to learn how to travel and venture out into different markets where people don't necessarily know you, so they take you for face value in your artistry instead of taking you for, I don't know what school he went to. He went to Washington Middle School. He ain't nothing. They don't know what middle school you went to. It doesn't matter. They want to hear what you got, and that way you can gain genuine fans. So that's really important too. And networking with artists, man, it's a business side of it, right? You got to make sure you have good relationships, and burn your bridges, and that's really important. And I think artists should support other artists a lot more because they can work together. So everybody, have a competition on the lower level when we all just need to work together. That's why like a lot of Southern states do very well. Like their artists, because they all support each other. You see like Migos on this song with the other Young Thug. Now you got Young Thug, but everybody's like on each other's records and pushing each other. And that's like the South. They're really big on doing that, from what I remember. But that's super important.
You got so many levels to you. You got Mario the Canon, the businessman, the father, the artist. Like, how did you even remotely? Did you think back? When you was younger, did you say I'm going to be a celebrity? Like, how did you even get to that point? How you even got into being an artist, actor, and the list goes on.
I always knew I was going to be a rapper. But like I wanted to go to the NBA, but I was like a little bit below average. You know what I'm saying? Like I was good in high school. I was all right. But then like, reality set in college. But no, I always knew I was going to be a rapper. I always wanted to be a rapper. I used to make tapes. Like I used to hand out my mixtapes at my basketball games. And I used to like make my own. I used to have so many different rap names too. Like, but I always knew, because I wanted to be a rapper no matter what. I wanted to do entertainment, and then it becomes a rapping, acting. I used to draw my own clothing line when I was a kid. I was gonna have a rapper with a clothing line. I should draw it and like this is my clothing line. Me and my brother Tone, we used to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So you already knew it was in his spirit. Did you come from a musical background?
No.
Wow.
No. My mom, we come from the struggle. But no, man, my uncles, they was in the streets, but they used to like rap. So I used to rap, I should rap to like the hustles and stuff for dollars when I was a shorty, stand on the table. And, the more curse words I said, the more dollars I got. How it goes.
But now you don't really person your music at all.
I
Like
do, but
it's very subtle.
Yeah, very subtle. I went for a period when I didn't curse at all. But I noticed, that sometimes the emphasis on certain things needs to be said a certain way to convey that message, to reach certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? And so the message is still there, and it's still powerful, and it's still in a tasteful way where I'm not degrading women or promoting killing of each other.
Definitely. I love your positive image, but at the same time, when it comes down to certain aspects of it, you just get in there, you go crazy. Because that, man, your song that you got with El Hitter, boy, I love the visual. I love every aspect of it. I got two people that just entered the room. You already know who they is. Let me go ahead and add them in. Let me add them in. Let me find out, is Daja, where you at, babe?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, girl.
How y'all
Hey.
doing? Hey,
Yo, what's good?
Listen,
what's going on?
we just jumped in with Mario, and this is a perfect segue for you. We talked about a lot of his music. He doesn't curse and things of that nature. But girl, you are hidden. You know my favorite song with you is Closet Freak. You got that anthem for the women, okay?
Hey, sometimes we gotta turn up.
I know
Men,
that
they're always known to turn up. You know what I mean? We get judged for turning up, but that's none of that no more. None of that.
definitely. Tell everybody, Daja, where you from, and I already know where you from. You know what I'm saying, but tell everybody where you from and what you got going on in these streets, Daja.
Okay, what's up, you guys? My name is Deja Marie. I'm from Indiana. Originally, I'm from a small town called Marion, Indiana. Um, Musically, what I got going on, I just dropped my single. You can see it in the back, Sober Live. It's my first pop rock single, and I'm super excited about that. I've been writing all types of genres for a very long time, not just for myself, but other people as well. And this is my first time being at full voice, I feel like, and I don't know. It makes me feel powerful when I do pop rock. This is something new for me, and it feels so good. So I'm excited.
Definitely. And you know what? When it all boils down, you think about Rihanna that's in pop rocks, who can maneuver between those two. Beyonce, same thing that can maneuver. And girl, it's something special because when you get there and you can party with the white people. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Y'all know, for the folks that don't know that's out here that's watching, y'all know I'm crazy. It's your girl Tina from Soulful Discussions. It is going down. What's up, Daryl? What's up, bro?
What's up, Dave? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
I can't wait for y'all to hit Rockford and cut up and turn up in these streets. That's gonna be the important piece right there.
It's exciting, man. It's dope. It's gonna be
Real artists.
I'm ready.
Definitely. You know, the beautiful piece for the people that's tuning in on tonight is this is real artistry. Everybody that's on this bill has been doing it and truly they feed in it and connected to it. And so from Daryl being there, managing piece, Deja, I don't know you, but girl, I feel like I've been knowing you forever. I done looked through your whole profile, watched Hype magazine showing out. And I've been, Mario, you know, we were back from 105.7 when I was on 105.7 FM, rocking everybody like, man, listen, Mario Cannon is in the building. But I truly, I feel like I'm a thug though, Mario. And I feel like I'm deep in these streets. I swear.
We got to thug a little bit. It's okay to thug.
I know that's right, but I'm really from the suburb, like for real. Yo, for real, like all jokes aside, like can you I'm gonna go one person by the next. So I'm gonna start with you, Mario. What is music to you, man? What is music to you?
Music is everything. Music allows me to even exist. Music is the current soundtrack to what's going on in the universe, and it bridges the gaps between generations. That's why it's everything.
Definitely. What about you, Deja Marie?
Music is emotion. Music can put you in a whole nother mood. Music changes everything. It is everything, like you said, like Mario said. It's everything because anytime you want to feel something, you could feel it through a song. Anytime you have a memory, you listen to a song, you're going to remember that moment when you first heard that song. So music is everything, you know?
Daryl, yours a little bit different. What made you get into managing artists, man? That's a lot of work. You know, I do my thing on the side, but good God.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie, like management is a learning experience, big. I got a great heart. So I learned with dealing with Mario, and I say that because you have to be able to be a person that listens to your artist versus giving out the direction. So with that being said, I have to be able to be a good follower versus a leader. And that's with management. And if I can give any type of jewels to people. It's like, it's one of the hardest jobs to ever have. And then to balance that, when you know that it's something that you wasn't really into, you was more into like just seeing artists just grow.
Mm-hmm.
But now dealing with an artist like Mario and other artists that I dealt with, it didn't help me understand that this is a business, but it brings out that soul in you to like, you got to really understand that that's your family. And if you can't be family with someone, management becomes a hectic job. And I salute anybody that's in management because it's a hard job to do. But I don't take it as a job. I kind of like learning from Mario, I done learned to kind of really grow with it and understand that it's going to have its ups and downs. So I'll say it got to come from the soul.
Definitely.
If you decide to take on that job.
I like when you say soul because that means you mentioned the soul for discussions. You know, I always tell everybody,
there you go.
music,
there you go.
Music is a universal language of love. And I love what you said, Mario, because it definitely caught, across all boundaries. You see them, the Caucasian and Asian folks, they get up there pop, lock, and drumming, and it's just everybody can come and truly have a good time if you got good music. Now, if your music whack, don't expect everybody to have a good time. But if you got that hit, baby, everybody gonna be dancing. Grandma, auntie, uncle, cousin P, and your dog. I mean, hey, don't get me excited now, because I turn up in a minute, okay? Look there. Y'all gonna be like, this woman's so crazy. I'm hoping that I don't pull my wig off this weekend. I'm gonna try to keep that baby on, okay? You got me. So Mario, what has kept you in music for so long?
It's a release. It's in me. It's my way of telling the universe I love you. It's my way of giving back. It's my way of expressing myself. I can freely express myself. I can say things in music that I can't say in day-to-day life. I can get away with it, so I can express myself. Because I might be saying something real, but if I just say it to you, you ain't going to want me to say that. But if I say it in a song, poetically or with a melody or something, it can, it's for the soul, right? It's like a spell, and it's cool.
Definitely. Daja, this is for you, baby. Women, we got to work that much harder in music. Like, what has been your avenue on how to grow? Because, like, girl, I saw one of your songs had 48,000 views on it. One was headed towards 1 million, baby. How do you continue to maintain and empower women along the way to truly believe in themselves?
I use my voice to be me. I understand that being me and being true to myself, there's going to be a flock of people that feel the same way unapologetically. So I use music to get my message across, whatever the message may be at the time, to just be me. And as far as it being a male-dominant industry and women have to work harder, I don't let it bother me, because what's for me is for me. I truly believe that. So if it takes me a little bit longer than someone else because I'm staying true to me, then so be it. That's fine with me, because I know that I'm going to get there, because I've dreamt it. I feel it. It's in me. And I know that I have what it takes to get there, wherever there may be.
I know that's right. And the thing about, I always tell everybody, if you're truly an artistry and a true artist, you gonna go get the bag wherever it may be. If if it means you got to go to $10 to go and do it, go and do it. I always relate my situation with me. I perform down at the Paradise Casino every year. Girl, it's a whole Asian thing. I'm the only Black person there. But the beauty of it is they choose me every year to come down there. I think they think I'm Asian. What y'all think? I'm Asian. They're like, oh yeah, she got a little Black and Asian with her. How you?
It's so crazy. It's so crazy because they really do truly love artistry. I can appreciate that. My first single to chart on the radio charts was actually playing on the national radio in Joint One Tokyo. So it was going. I didn't even know how to communicate with my fans over there, but they love us. So I can believe it. They just love us. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if you pass for Asian, but they love you.
Girl, that's what I'm going to say. You see it? Close my eyes a little bit. What about you, Mario? I heard you get ready to say something.
I ain't even say nothing. I'm just being smooth, man. I ain't got.
Right.
I ain't know.
Look, you know what? You got the blue blockers on. You about to tell. You about to go off. Let me ask you something. Mario, don't curse me out. Don't get off my live. But you know I'm crazy as hell, right? I just want to make sure you know. But my question to you, Mario, this is real simple. Are you single? Look. Or are you taking? Look, did he freeze up? He ain't say nothing. Lord Jesus, I know your butt there. He know he. What about you, Daja? Are you single or are you taking? He like, I'm not answering that question.
You know what? I'm married. I've been married for 10 years as of March 11th. It's crazy because I got snatched up early. I'm talking about as soon as I hit the scene and thought I was grown, I was snatched up and married locked down. So yeah, I've been married for a very long time. Actually, you mentioned the Hype magazine, so I'm married to the owner of the Hype magazine, Just Jay. She manages me. We work side by side, and we do the damn thing. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know?
What is about you, Mario? You back now. I see your butt. Are you married? It's gonna lead to a question, or are you in?
I'm not married.
Are you with someone?
How y'all doing today?
Daryl, you locked in. You ain't going no dang on where. But this is very important for what I was gonna say, because as an artist, I understand it. I'm married as well, y'all. By the way, for everybody that's out there, I got Big Daddy. Okay, I call him 300-pound man that's gonna slam him down. Okay, I ain't going nowhere. But how important is it for you to really have a supportive spouse when being in the music industry? Some people say that having a spouse takes away from your image, but how important it is having a supportive spouse with you while you're going through your journey. Or boot that. Anybody can start. Look, Mario, why are you smiling over there? I
cannot. I'll take this one. For me, it's awesome because we help each other. When I met Jay, my songs were already playing in the club. When she met me, she was already a regional magazine. So we sat side by side and we took the magazine to newsstands. We sat side by side and we got me known outside of just local clubs in Indiana. And we just worked hand in hand. Like I said, it's important for me because I hear other people in the industry talk about how they're with a spouse that isn't in the industry and they're bumping heads because they have a 9-to-5 work mentality and they don't understand, you know what I mean? And whereas me and my spouse, we work side by side and she completely gets me. I think I've probably worked a real job about 6 months. And I'm like, I bust my butt when it comes to helping her behind the scenes, and she busts her butt to help me behind the scenes to where I don't have to go and stand behind a chair, because I always tell people I have 2 careers. I do hair. That's the reason why I'm so able to come up with my image, and I do music. But music has always overtaken hair. You know what I mean? And that's because I have a supportive spouse, someone to hold me down, and I can hold her down when the time comes for one another to, help each other along the way. I always tell people, get into a relationship with someone who understands what it is that you do, because your career is your life when it comes to this. There is no clocking in and clocking out. You might be up at 6 o'clock in the morning and haven't went to sleep, and someone that works 9 to 5, they're not going to understand that.
I totally agree with you, Daja. I think many years ago, I said music or man. Music, man. Music always won. I was like, I could drop you like a bad habit, but music is always going to be in my heart, and that will never go, because once you realize when you're a true artist at heart, baby, that music going to take over every time. What about you, Daryl, now? Daryl got the management side, he got the club owner side. How do you balance it all? Because baby, she got your back, man.
Man, my lady got my back, and a lot of things that we do as men, we tend to stay focused, and I'm blessed to be able to stay focused and to be able to have someone that I'm able to pull into what I do and have more passion about it than me. And it's just been dope. Like, I think a lot of things that me and Mario do, sometimes I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna get Kim to do it. I'm gonna get Kim. But he understands, because I got a plate. And in my potluck, I don't mind having someone that assists me that truly cares, that truly has my back, that got value. But I speak for a lot of men that's in the industry. It's a little different than, and even women in the industry. It's hard because everybody don't get them. So that's why you hear a lot of different things going on in the industry. But I can't speak on everybody. I can just speak on me, and I try to balance it all because I go to work, the 9 to 5, I do that too. Because you got to think, if you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle, you got to put the work in. So people that call my phone, they know Mario and call me. My boss is right there. They call me little baby celebrity, but we still get the job done there, and I still get the job done when I got to get stuff done. So a lot of times, people that understand that, they understand. And you still got to have time for the kids to get to the YMCA, work out with them, and do the things they have to do. It's a whole balance, so to me, it's not easy, but I get through it.
Definitely. Mario, do you keep Mario the celebrity separate from Mario the father? Or are they all together?
All together. All day. What I do, like now. It's a balance, right? So you have to turn it on and off. Especially like if I'm like coming from being in the club setting, I'm gonna have my kids, right? I have to really just turn off Mario Canon, a rapper, and just go to straight goofy dad mode. And pretty much I just get to be myself, right? And I'm not saying I'm not myself in these other spaces, but I'm way more guarded.
Right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And my mind is prepared to have conversations with, random people, or just try to be attentive as much as I can to, to the energies around. But, when I'm out of that setting, then I can just be the dad, and it feels great though. It's a great feeling to be able to do that and to be in my kid's life, man. Cause I know a lot of kids, grow up, without two parents in the household, or and in our communities, no father, right? A lot of us grew up without a father, and right. I was one. So yeah.
Definitely. Let's talk about these projects that's about to hit these streets. I'm telling you, I'm excited. Mario, let's start off with you. Let's talk about the upcoming single, like what makes that mug special and all of that. And what should your audience expect?
So the Praying Bad with me and Elite Chopper, that's what I'm pushing right now, man. And that song is banging. It really explains and kind of gives everybody a voice on the hook when you got to move by yourself, because they've been praying bad, they ain't been wishing well. So people relate to that, man. And then to have Elite Chopper come on the back as one of the hottest, youngest artists in the industry, in period, right now, one of the biggest, is just a plus, and he rips it up, man. He does his thing, man. So we and I spit number of real energy on there, man. No capping, no facades, man. Just me being myself.
Daja, what about you, babe?
So I'm pushing the single Sober live right now. We scrapped the album that was hip hop. I went in really deep, and that's what I wanted to do. And I'm super excited because the follow-up singles behind it, it's amazing. Yeah. I got to work with 88 Keys as my producer this time. I met this dope engineer, V12, and he mixed and mastered and helped me come up with the rest of my sound. So I'm super excited about that. I just moved out to Cali, and people are calling the phone from there. So I'm excited to work with new people in a new region. So I'm excited about that. Just staying focused. I'm actually writing a country song for someone right now. So I'm excited about that. Like I said, I'm always gonna write behind the scenes. So the country, I don't think I've done too much country in my career, but I'm excited to get more into it. So yeah.
All right, so little Miss K Michelle. Okay, I hear you, boo. I hear you. You're gonna have to go down to what's it called? Knoxville, and down in Knoxville, Tennessee. Nashville, you already know that's country music. Actually, I always tell people Nashville, for music and artistry, Nashville and Knoxville are two areas that artists gotta get down there, man. It's a totally different sound. The environment is off the chain. Most people don't know I'm from down south, so I'm down in Mississippi, that Memphis, Tennessee, Orange Mound, all of that, then come back up to
I
Chicago.
love the South. I love the South. I love the South. Like I lived in Atlanta for 7 years before I just moved to Hollywood, but I loved it there. Like I did so many shows down there. I had so many great opportunities. I could walk in the room and people gonna start singing my song. So
Definitely.
I love it.
All right, y'all. Last question. Well, I got one more question after this. Last question, started with Mario. Mario, what words of wisdom would you give these artists out here that truly want to start getting into music? What words of wisdom or aha moments that you have now that you want to provide them?
Words of wisdom. I would words of wisdom. I would just tell them to to keep going. Really, is to stay original,
Mm-hmm.
and no matter how hard it gets, just don't stop. And remain original. Whatever you do, just stay original, and just don't stop, no matter how hard it gets, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. But
Definitely.
if you quit, I mean, you quit. So, as long as you don't quit, you'll never lose. You'll never lose.
There you go. I always tell artists, right when you get ready to quit, that's when your breakthrough is gonna happen.
That was me.
Man, for real, right before you then, because what people don't understand is music is truly timeless. You could be sitting on this track from years ago, it'd be 20 years ago, you wrote this track, and that mug get leaked out there, and it go bananas.
Yep. I had a song with The Game I did like 2 years ago, and it just came out and boosted my monthly listeners by like 100,000 plus. I was like, oh my God, it was crazy.
Definitely. Daja, what about you? Aha moment for you, or words of wisdom that you would give an artist that's wanting to get into the game?
Know your business. Understand that this is the music industry. It's a music business, not just you doing this for fun. If you're going to do it seriously, it's very expensive. It's not cheap. So you have to make sure that you make that money back. So definitely understand the business of it all, because you'll get into it having fun. And people in this industry will make you hate what you do because they will take from you if you're talented. Mm-hmm. And you just have to understand that it doesn't matter who tells you that you're good enough. You have to feel like you're good enough. You have to hone that confidence within you, no matter what the feedback is, and take constructive criticism from OGs in the game. Do not look at it like, oh, this is an old head. Definitely listen. Shut up and listen, because that'll help you grow. And connections are very, very important. Definitely. That's what I was like.
I love it. I love it. Daryl, what you got for these young whippersnappers out here thinking they ready, man?
Man, Daja and Mario hit it, but I'm just put it on there. Like, you have to take it as you want it. I can't lead. I'll lead you over there to that water. We can't force you to drink it. Mm-hmm. You have to be consistent. This business is all about communication and being consistent. And I learned that by doing what I do for many, many years. And then we can't forget, remain humble. Even when someone is steady poking at you, I'm like Martin Luther King Jr. I'm not going to hit them.
There you go.
In this game, you got to use the industry just like that. You got to keep moving, no matter how many times that you get knocked down. The minute that you get knocked down and you feel like it's not for you, it may not be for you. Because there's going to be plenty of days that you're going to get knocked down in this industry. But if you're not consistent and you're not communicating, it's going to be rough for whoever circle you around, because it's not going to have no balance. Keep the balance, communicate, stay consistent, get back up, because you're going to take losses in this industry. And Daja said it best. Mario said it best. And I like what she said earlier. The OGs is what taught me. So now I'm going to put a little sprinkle on it, and I'm going to follow their lead, because their lead has kept us in the industry for how long now? And many, many, many more years to come. We just got to clean it up a little bit. Other than that, we got the game. That's it.
I always say one thing is respect the game and the game will respect you. Your network is your network. Surround yourself around bosses, move like a boss, act like a boss. You can't help but to boss up, baby.
Yeah.
And so with that said, you already know I always end my show out with three things. That's power, connection, change, right? So the power is in the mindset. Before you get ready to give up, y'all make sure y'all stand still because it's that connection at that point with whomever it may be, fill in the blank, is what's going to give you the necessary change that you want to see in your music career, whether and then in your business. So before we leave, you want to go across, tell everybody where they can find you on all social media sites. Deja, we're going to start with you, baby, and kind of go from there.
You can find me on DajaMarie.com, DajaMarie.com. All my social media is linked back to that, but it's Real Daja Marie on all social media, and that's REAL and then Daja Marie.
There you go. Daryl?
You can find me on Facebook as Daryl Stugis, and that will be DARRYLSTUGGIS.
Definitely. Mario?
Yo,
Mario been cutting up. Mario, you in the studio. Who over there with you? Let me see who that is. Who that is back there?
Oh, they're all funny, man. Hey, got the most lit manager in the world right now. I do. That's the man, boy. No, you can find me on Instagram at This Is Canon, one N, THISISCANON. Mario Canon with one N on all the platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook. It's Mario Canon. Just, boom, boom. I'm right there. All right, but remember, it's one N. Don't be putting two N's.
Look, I messed you up one time. I said double N. I said, oh, that ain't him. Hold up, wait a minute. Because you on YouTube, you all down that baby. Like, Mario, big money grip. Give me $1. No, for everybody that's out there, y'all make sure y'all pull up at the Norloft on Saturday. Y'all hear it. It's going down, nothing but artistry in the building. They coming from everywhere. Out around the Midwest, right here to rock for 815.
I got one more thing. Tina got to announce who she's going to invite to come and be in this show on Saturday.
Who you telling me? You talking about me? Who you want me to pick?
No. You get to pick someone on your show right now, people that you know in Rockford, are artists. I'm going to allow that. So
you already know who I'm going to go with.
I don't care who you go with.
You already know who I'm going to go with.
It don't matter who you go with. You need
already
to
know who I'm going to go with.
Well, now
I'm going with the Ville. I'm going to bet that on the Ville every time.
Okay, make sure they be there. That's all you got to do. Whoever I get a slot to for you and everybody to be able to see the talent in the Rockford area, Freeport area, it is your job to announce someone, to be able to bless someone that you feel like need that bless. And you just said, the Ville, we see you. We need to see you there. Make sure you come and show out.
Definitely, y'all. I just want to say much love to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming on Soulful Discussions. I know travel couldn't make y'all be here, but baby, y'all missing out on this little palace. I just want y'all to see that palace. We treat you good.
No, we ain't missed out on nothing. We'll be out there.
I know that's right. Well, I can't wait to see y'all Saturday. Let's kill it. Let's turn up. Let's show them what to do. This is real music, okay? On Soulful Discussions. Much love. See you later.
See ya.